Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today video I'm going to be showing you how to make Nigerian moi moi using two methods, oven method and cooking method. So this is the beans. I've cleaned it already, and I'm going to be using some eggs, half onion, salt, one pepper, one real bell pepper, vegetable oil, and one nut cube. I'm also going to be using some stock and some shredded beef. So the first thing I'm going to do here, I'm going to clean the pepper. So go ahead and clean the pepper and the onion and the hot pepper that you're using to cook it. So after cleaning the pepper, I'm going to mix them together with the beans, like add them into the blender for me to blend them. So after they have been all in the blender, I'm going to add a little bit of water into the blender, the water that will help me to blend everything. So here, that is red bell pepper, beans, hot pepper and onion. I'm adding a little bit of fresh water because I have some stock that I'm cooking them with. So go ahead and blend them to cream. So I'm done blending them and I'm adding them over a bowl. So now I'm adding the stock. This is beef stock that I did by myself with carrots, celery and other ingredients. So add this stock to the consistency you want your moi moi to be. If you want them liquid, you can add more stock. And this is the shredded beef I was talking about. And I'm going to be adding the Maggi cube. Also, you're going to be using crayfish, so make sure you add your crayfish inside as well. And I added the vegetable oil. I used sunflower oil on this. So on the plate there, I'm just breaking in the egg. Break in the egg and whisk the egg all up and add it into the beans cream. Now I'm adding a little bit of salt. After adding all the ingredients together, go ahead and mix them all up. You need to mix them until they are well combined. So it will take a couple of minutes. Just go ahead, mix them and mix it. Mix. So while you are doing this, place a water over the heat because you want to be cooking this with warm or hot water. So now I'm done with mixture. I'm adding them into the cup or pan, whatever you want to cook them with. I'm using this cup that is like a cupcake but it's aluminum, designed for cooking. So I'm just going to go ahead to add all the cream into the cup now. Then we'll proceed to the next step. So now I'm done with adding the cream into the cup, and that is the casserole I'm going to be using for the oven on. So I'm going to add them all up into the casserole. So just add the amount the casserole will contain, and that is warm water, like it's hot water. If you use hot water, it will be fast in cooking when you put them in the oven. So here I'm using aluminum foil to cover them to attract that heat, but they are not touching the moi moi, just to cover them a little bit. I'm halfway to the cooking, I'm going to remove them. So after covering them, my oven is already preheated at 180 degrees. So I'm going to send them into the oven now and allow them to cook until they are cooked. So back to the pot, the water is hot already and I'm adding the one there. So after adding them, I'm going to cover the pot and increase the heat to medium-high heat and allow them to cook until they are well cooked. And that is the one for the oven. So they are all out of the oven and out of the pot. That is the one I cook for the pot, and this is the oven on. They taste amazing the same. So it's pretty the same thing. I hope you learned something from this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all on my next one. God bless you all. Bye.